Breaker 19.
Episode for you. It's your boy Drastic.
The celeb here.
Breaker 19.
You get me? Please all go make sure you like,
comment,
and subscribe.
You get me?
Got another episode. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah. Big shouts out to the day ones and shouts out to the late ones as well.
We're going to say welcome back to our very own Light Hand.
Big up Light Hand.
And our very own Bright Hand.
Big up Bright Hand.
Double whammy in it today. We've got something special.
We got some support in the background. Big user. Right, I suppose we're going to dive right in, yeah?
First and foremost,
go on.
Just like reloading back to last week. Like before we dive right in.
Go on.
You man blessed.
Good, yeah.
I'm always blessed,
Yeah.
bro. I'm blessed, mate.
Blessings.
Unity.
Bluetooths and infrareds and all of them things there, you see me? Yeah? You get me? Everybody, also, again, go make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Send it all to your friends, family, your co-workers and all them things.
Send it to your exes as well.
Thanks everybody. Like, just send it, innit? Just send it out there. Why not?
Why not, innit?
Let's put it out there.
And go hit that subscribe, man.
Yeah, nice one, guys. So let's dive in, yeah?
Splash.
We're gonna dive in. So over the weekend, chilling, I came across some posts on Instagram by Made You Think. So shout out to, I think it's at Made You Think 101. So shout out to them. They posted this this statement, if you like, a question, some food for thought, if you like. It went, a single mother protecting her child from an inconsistent dad is not bitter. Thoughts. I ultimately
Received it.
read the comments. You know, I thought the general theme was you should cut dad out of the picture, effectively. Which
If he's inconsistent.
Yeah. Like, just lock him off. You know, ultimately the kid's better off without the dad, if that's what he's like.
That's what the general consensus.
Yeah, that was the general consensus. So I couldn't help myself and ultimately had to comment. You know, I gave them some.
Gave him the
six
words,
6 A4 front and back,
apostrophe and exclamations.
Fell asleep, man. Put all kinds of grammar there. So I'm not gonna go on about what I said. I want to hear like your thoughts on this, and then
let's unpick the inconsistency. So when I say inconsistency, we assume like broken promises. So
letting
turn
the
out,
kid down.
But he is around like at times.
Yeah.
He's just inconsistent.
Yeah.
Not just inconsistent, because if he's inconsistent, it's not good enough. But he's there.
He's there, but
So it's like, what is this protecting the child?
Yeah.
What is protecting the child? What's protecting the child from my inconsistencies?
To them is
if I'm the guy and I'm the inconsistent dad, what is protecting my child from my
So the mum's is saying, you don't keep your promises. You had him waiting up last week. You didn't turn up. You've always got something to do. Yeah, that'll be it.
Yeah, like we'll create the
scenario,
the ideal scenario where the woman feels that now the dad can't be in the picture in it. So you let the kid down all the time. He's always crying.
Because I've let him down. I've let the child down all the time. Now I'm expelled from the picture.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So I mean, I don't really think it's tough though, isn't it? Like, I feel like if you're inconsistent because of, say for instance, you're busy because of certain other commitments that you've got. Say for instance, you're working some different type of job or whatever. Yeah. Then I feel like there's some allowances that can happen for that. I do think though a child ultimately needs their father as well as their mother, innit? So inconsistent or not, I feel like him being there when he can be there is better than not being there at all. You see what I'm saying?
Alright, and so they would say you're not there to pick up the pieces, innit? To have to hug him when he's crying, to have to say this, that, and that. I don't know.
So is that then more of an emotional burden on the mum? That's what she's saying. That it's becoming a bit too draining for her.
I mean,
because we have to try and speak. Because not even say try and speak. We're familiar with that scenario, coming from the background we're coming from and whatnot, and our friends, family, and close loved ones as well. So that is a common theme. So that situation there, it's like, okay, I can't deal with this anymore. I'd rather just have you out of the picture and let me deal with what I got to do. Because when you're not involved, things they just run accordingly. I can do things. We're gonna do this. He'll go there. When it's your involvement, it shakes the whole plan. I can't rely on you.
I feel like if the woman has got an inconsistent child, she bears a child for the inconsistent man, yeah. I feel like she shouldn't rely on him.
Say again.
I said if the woman bears a child for the inconsistent man, yeah. I feel like she shouldn't, like what you said, she shouldn't rely on him. She shouldn't expect anything or whatever. But ultimately, if they're not together, it's not for her, innit? So if he is trying to show any interest, then she should allow that. Do you see what I'm saying? She shouldn't rely on it, but she should allow it if he's trying to make an effort. Do you see what I'm saying? You can still get on with your life, get on with what you're doing. Like for instance, like I know my dad weren't there when I was young, innit? Yeah, like me and him are cool now, innit? Yeah, but I know like my mum never said no badness about him around me or nothing like that. You know, the ones there, like and even chatting to him now, I know that he weren't there from it was his choosing. It weren't her. You see what I'm saying? So he just said, this is long. You know, the ones there kind of thing. Like there was more to it, obviously, but like it was long, innit? Like whatever else that came with it. You see what I'm saying?
That's it's a different situation to this scenario.
No, but I'm saying, yeah, she's just got on with it, innit? Yeah, and if he wanted to make the effort to come into it, that's why we're cool now, because she never ever said anything negative for me to say like,
we got to paint the picture that the kid is always crying after his dad, innit? Like his dad says, "I'm gonna come get you on food," and he does that. The kid's packed his bags, ready, all excited.
That's fucked up,
right?
That's fucked up.
Like we got to paint the picture that it's like
that's fucked up. I mean,
kid, innit?
Like if it's like having an effect on the child, I can understand why she's like, it's long. Do you see what I'm saying? But then even saying that, I still think when he does say he's gonna do it, maybe not tell you, just pack a bag.
Like no, but it's that. But you would speak to the dad and goes, yeah, we're gonna do this. So Friday, comes get you. So obviously our kids are saying, what dad? So yeah, I'm gonna do this. His friend said, are you gonna come do this? Like, no, gas. I'm going with my dad. He's like, what, your dad? He's like, yeah, I'm going with my dad this weekend.
You ain't got no daddy.
He's like, yeah, all right then, mate. He's like, no, I'll see you guys later. Sees all the bridges playing. I said, all right, we're gone then, yeah. Gone on the bus ride. Show my age. They're out of time. They're gone now. Time's ticking. Like, yo, where's dad? Ruined man's day. Yeah, ruined man's day.
Again,
over and over again.
It happens. But there's times where it's times the dad will come and will say, yeah, I'm coming this day. So, and take it's always
inconsistency.
Right? It's not every time. It's just inconsistent, and the kid gets upset, and it's like the kid loves his dad, innit? Like he's upset because he loves his dad. He loves his dad. And he's disappointed his dad's not here. It's unfortunate, and it's unfortunate at the same time. You have to now pick up the pieces. You know, it's unfortunate. It's what it is. But he needs his dad. You know, life's not fair, but it's nothing worse than his dad not being in the picture. Like it's his whole dad. Yeah. That's worse. That's like longer lasting. Yeah. You know, the dad disappointing him or what have you, and then the next week is there. Is like, my man, I'm sorry, innit? This, that, and the other.
Because then that kind of washes away everything, anyways.
Right.
More time.
It's like you give him the opportunity to say, look, my son, or my daughter, or my child, I'm sorry, I had to do this or this happened, whatever. You give him the opportunity to say to the child this, make the child feel that bit better. If he's not there, it's like, nah, man, that's just gonna sit with me now. Do you know what I mean? My dad's not there, you know, and you did it. I guess my parents thought it was the best because I cried all the time.
What if, sorry to interrupt you, what if, so the reaction, it's not just crime where he's getting over it or she's getting over it, so it's affecting the child. It's like, alright, whenever the dad does that,
it starts winding out.
That week or the following weeks, the madness at school.
Again, I understand this. It's, you have to explain to his dad, like, look, man, we have to come up with something, because if you're gonna do this, this is what happens. This is what happens. So we're not gonna tell him this is gonna happen. You just turn up, right? You speak to me, you know what I'm saying, right? As my man said, you speak to me and we'll arrange it. But like right, so there's a solution to this, but I can't cut you off.
Right. So obviously I have to be devil's
We have to.
So then he comes, picks up the kid, takes him out, and he goes, and then the kid's like, oh, when next week we gonna go out? He's like, oh, I don't know.
I'll let you know.
So I'll let you know. So no, Dad, I don't want to go out. Like, can't you come this? I want to do this, because everyone do this. Like, and our kids are there, insistent. Oh no, I'll let you know. Like, oh, please, Dad, just say yes. Gets the yes out of him, and it's like, I was like, oh, yeah, I'll do it. But again, flops the show.
Yeah, but that's whackness, innit? Like, if you can't do it, you know you try to commit to it. That's, like, you know you're not good at this in the first place, and we've discussed it, right? Don't do that.
And the dad's doing it, so the dad is still being inconsistent.
You can't lock the dad off.
So, but the dad's still being inconsistent though. So
your kid's gonna tell you, he's gonna come home and say, yeah, Dad said we're gonna go this next week. Alright, you know what's good, right? We'll make alternative plans. Yeah, we'll make alternative plans. If he comes, great. If not, this is what we're doing. Good. Right? That's ultimately what you have to do. Yeah. Like, he's gonna love you, but he's gonna see like, oh yeah, but that's a little bit lame because he does that.
It's got to be a thing where turning into like, you know how your dad is,
right?
You know how he is.
You can't just lock him off. No.
You know who your dad is, isn't it?
Like, especially if the guy like loves this kid when they're together. It's amazing. Do you know what I mean? But just inconsistent. It's not there sometimes, and like, we can't lock him off, man. This is you. He's there.
Yeah.
He's there. Some people haven't got a father in their life.
Yeah, that's worse.
Do you know what I mean? At all. You know? Like, nah, he's got to be there. I think that means a lot to me, man. That means a lot to me. I know how I am with my children. It's like, nah, man. I'm in love with them. Like, what are you talking about? Like, at every opportunity I can, I would love to, but it's not. I can't. Some things clash. Some things this. It's like, it's life, innit? It's life. But I'm there. Like, I'm there. So, yeah.
Any hands of any thoughts on this?
I think it's better to get all the messy stuff out the way from young, because after a while it can build up repressed feelings that might destroy the person later on in their life and affect them in major ways.
So when you say get it out from young, what would that look like? How would you do that with the kid?
Like, come to an understanding and a compromise and what you expect from that parent.
So okay, so I think with that understanding, age is going to play a major factor in that. So if the kid is 4, 5, it's like, no, it's wrong with dad, isn't it? It's getting that kid to understand that's a bit difficult. It's going to be difficult, isn't it? So like, look, dad may not come. It's like, no, stop saying that, they're going to come. So it's like, it'll be a process, wouldn't it? So it's like, okay, you have to like just walk you through this. And maybe going through that process where it's like, look, this is hard, innit? This kid's not taking it on board like an older child. So I'd rather you, the dad, not be involved. Maybe that's in a situation where she's feeling compelled to say, look, I don't want to be involved in a situation due to inconsistency, and you longing out the process for me and you. But the youth going to school, he's misbehaving, the grades are dropping, he's not listening, he's fighting and stuff because he's the what do you say, repressed or suppressed emotions.
You're just there lashing out, like, I get it. You know, I mean,
the dad's ultimately got to do better, innit? The dad has to do better, like, especially if he's being told that his inconsistency is having these negative effects on his children, innit, or his child. Like, you've got to do better, innit? As a man, you got to do better. Yeah, like, that's just the end of that. Do you see what I'm saying? So, if you're the inconsistent man, like, and you're being told this, that your child's going through this and rah rah rah, because you keep on promising and saying that you're gonna be there and rah rah rah, and keep on promising and breaking man's heart and that, or the little princess's heart. You gotta do better, rude boy.
Yeah,
you gotta do better.
It absolutely doesn't make the woman bitter. She feels, again, she wants to protect her child. She might not be making the right decision, but it's not bitter. It's like it's for the child, you know. Like to her, it's the right decision, but ultimately, it's not the right decision. I might say that.
It'd be good when we get some female guests on here. It'd be good to revisit this.
You got to discuss with some females for real.
Because it'd be good to have a back and forth.
Yeah,
that might be something we can talk about on the live. In fact.
Yeah, when we do the lives again, like let us know you're locked in. Put it in the comments.
He's trying to like do it live ASAP. No, why you just do it after this?
We need to set the time so people know, so we can look in as well.
Yeah, get locked in. Let us know in the comments, man. This is like, again, it means a lot to me, to us.
This is a definite discussion for the wider community. Like we need to get like people's thoughts on this, because this is not uncommon, unfortunately. Especially in our community, in all communities, it's not an uncommon thing. And how do we, as a community, address this so the children are least affected in this situation? Because as you rightly said, the dad does have to do better and not put the mum in the situation where she has to make such a harsh decision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, don't even give her that leeway to make that decision. So yeah, I think that's, we really need to address it with.
I mean, again, like it's there's no nirvana to that. Like it's gonna happen, isn't it? Like, because that situation exists and will exist. So ultimately, there's no solution that you can try and put those things that we discussed or mentioned in place, and hope for the best. But the most you can do is just love your child all the time. Like, I'm sorry your dad's done this. Do you know what I mean? Like, thank God they're growing up. Like, as much as it may be impacted on them, like, I feel like you just have to just keep holding them.
And what if it's impacting on the child to the extent where
it's a detriment,
ruining their school, social issues. They get chucked out. It's like my child is a problem
you
child.
See that's not 1 week. That's not you missed a week. You missed 2 weeks. That is, this guy's not bringing the kid there for 3 months.
Could be.
Right? Yeah.
Could be.
That's like, again, yeah, right. It could be inconsistent. Like, he's here for 3 months.
Because
for 3 months.
For her to say I don't want to involve him now, I'm not. It's not going to be, oh, you missed 1 week, or he's been coming 4 weeks, misses a week, 4 weeks, misses 2 weeks. Is that really? It's going to have to be something a bit more substantial.
Like, go on.
What about the resentment that child will have for the mum?
If she
understand
why dad's not coming at all.
Why she's locked him off, even though she probably means well by it.
That's why it's not a good decision as well. You see what I'm saying? Because like you said, he does come around, and ultimately he does want to see his dad. He's excited when he sees his dad, even though that's whack. So when dad's locked off and he's going off the rails, and he's thinking what's going on.
But is he already going off the rails? So we're saying that he's already going off the rails due to the dad's inconsistency. The kid's going off the rails. So now the kid's being labelled a problem child.
So if he's going off the rails because of the inconsistency, isn't he going to stay off the rails because he's gone?
But we don't know. We don't know, dude. That's the debate.
That's the debate, and then
ultimately it's his dad, innit? If he's trying to be if he's trying to see his child or something, then he should be allowed to see his child. Like, yeah, it took 2 of them to make the child, and you see what I'm saying? Like, so he should be allowed to see the child. Like, it shouldn't be kept out of the child's life, in my opinion. I don't think any woman should keep their children from seeing their dad, and I don't think any man should keep these children from seeing their mother. You see what I'm saying? I think that's why. Of course. Like, because that's near enough just weaponizing the children against the person, innit? Because if the person wants to see the child, then, and you're saying no, you can't, then that's
Unless they're a
that,
danger, of course.
Hmm?
Unless they're a danger to the child.
Yeah, of course. Unless it's something
Of course.
like that, where they're a danger to the child, or they're gonna do something mad or whatever. Like, but in a circumstance where it's all love,
Yeah, and that situation.
and it's all love in it. Like the more you see, like the more you let him or let me see the child, the more I get to show the child my love in it. The more love he receives. Like whether it's inconsistent or not. Inconsistent is whack. Let me not get that twisted.
Yeah, we can't. It's not. We're not promoting it.
Yeah,
we're not saying this.
inconsistent is whack. But I'm saying, like, let him be a part of the life, innit?
Yeah.
That's it, and then that's the message, isn't it? So to the inconsistent fathers, just
Do
more,
better, blood.
Do better,
Yeah,
do more.
I'm better, man.
Do better, do more.
Talking about fathers, how was your man's Father's Day?
Another day to me. I still make breakfast.
Yeah, nah, these kids, they didn't even remember it was Father's Day. Ain't even like, it's like just staring at them all day, like. And then like, their mum called and it's like, yo, what did you wish your dad happy Father's Day? It's like, oh, happy Father's Day, Dad. It's like, oh my days, what kind of kids are you? What's wrong with you kids?
I've been lying. My boy gave me a card last week. And the friend was saying, it's like, oh, I was like, oh, yes, that's touched him. Boy, good man. What about yourself?
Yeah, my lot weren't even around on the weekend because I was doing something with Doctor for his birthday on the Saturday. So my lot weren't at the yard, innit? Yeah. But then when they came back, when they were away, they using their own peas, they sent me a takeaway dinner.
Oh, for real?
You get me? Sent me a takeaway dinner using their own peas. So
treating them right.
You get me? Big up for that, my youths them. And then when they got home, we had like a slumber party type thing.
Come on.
Where we all jumped up and you get me, and then just watch the movie like until they fell asleep. Well, not until they fell asleep, but before they fell asleep.
What about you, Bright Hands?
Yeah, still.
It was good. I had a plan to go get something to eat, but the place that we went to, timing was a bit off, so we had to go somewhere else. I had to cool off with a nice little break. Cards, medals, and the Universal Dad Cup.
Yeah.
And iced it off with an hour in the park. Yeah, it was a good day, man.
I'm putting this out there on behalf of all of us. We want our dad rings. I want my dad rings.
Taking ages.
I ain't seen those in ages.
I was about to buy one the other day. I was like, nah, man, should I just wait for my kids to buy it? Just slip in the money, yeah? So, yeah, oh, that'd be nice. Yeah. I ain't got no money. Oh, what's this?
I'll have that. It's this size. Yeah. Nah, it was a good day, man. It was a good day. You know.
Don't you think they should make why isn't Father's Day celebrated as much as Mother's Day? Like, did you see any adverts about Father's Day?
I did, you know.
Because I didn't see it.
But maybe it was just online, and I think it's bigger in America, isn't it? Would you say it? No?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Because before it was...
Yeah,
I didn't see none. Like, Father's Day don't mean shit to nobody.
It's not entirely like that to me. It's like...
Father's Day is
slowly, it's getting bigger. I think more dads are stepping up and we're getting a little bit more appreciation.
Dad's been stepping up for years.
It's important. It's not about stepping up. It's not about they're just there doing their thing. Like we're talking about, like they've just been there doing their thing. Like yes, there are those that are absent or whatever for whatever reason, but then there's a lot of dads in the picture
who have always been there.
Right?
Yeah, but I'm not just talking doing the same job. I'm talking there's a lot more stepdads. There's a lot more father figures. I think that generation of fatherless has created a lot of fathers that just don't want to be what they've received. You know what I mean? So I think there's been a new wave of, like better dads. It's coming along.
A new wave of dads.
Yeah.
Of dads.
They always existed. There's no new stepdads. There's nothing new under the sun in it. It's just what's presented to us, and the images, bare broken homes. Yes, there is, but at the same time, even when I was in school, like a lot of people just like, oh, you got my mum and dad. I was like, what, you got my mum and dad? Oh shit. right? There's lots of them. Mum and dad, you know, growing up, it's like, oh, for real? Where are you, man? Like, it's just me there. Right.
Not in my class.
No?
Nah.
Everyone a single parent
There
family?
was like, I think like a cup 3, just thinking off head.
Is that primary or secondary?
60, all the primary.
Yeah, like, there are people like, so dads are important, you know.
They are, man.
Absolutely.
Very,
As important as the mother. Like, they're as important. Like, we get it. We get the job you have, your role, but then dads have their role, you know. And ultimately, it's the same as you, the same agenda as yours.
Yes.
You know, it's
Facts.
like, love the kid and do what's best, what you feel is best for the kid. You know, keep them at harm's way. All of the above. You know, love the kid, show it love, show him or her love, show them love. You know, like that is it. Yeah, for sure. Like,
For sure.
kids are the best. They're a blessing. They're a blessing. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not a person. I don't give a shit about Father's Day. If I'm being quite honest, just another day. But what I do support is like hailing man up and bigging man up for doing good parenting, male and female. Yeah, doing good. We're doing good, lads, because it does get a bit tough. You know what I mean? We're staying in there. It's like, oh, I'm gonna it's like, yeah, just breathe.
It's part of it.
Part of it. Test your patience. You learn something new about yourself every day. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna have to get through this, and then you're gonna be presented with new variables that you never come across. It's like, oh, got to deal with it on a micro level. It's like, okay, how are we gonna navigate this? We are going to navigate this. So it's always a challenge, and the parents who stick it out, you're always reason to challenge. Whether you fail or not fail, sticking in there and seeing it out. Come round of applause for the parents. The parents stick it out. Well done, parents. Well done.
It's not easy, mate.
Not easy.
So, like, you do what you gotta do.
So you're saying should there be a Mother's Day for Mother's Day and a Parents' Day?
That's dope. Parents'
Yeah,
Day.
Parents' Day.
A few G's are gonna introduce Parents' Day. It's a few G's idea. I'm quickly going to company's house.
Parents' Day.
I'm saying we should do Parents' Day.
Whether you're together or not, good co-parenting.
Yeah.
We're celebrating good co-parenting. Parents' Day, man.
Parents' Day.
Parents'
You guys
Day.
smashed it. Everyone smashed it. Everyone in the life
Parents'
of the
Day.
child, of the children, like, you're all parents, man. So, like, big you all up, man.
Yeah, man. Big up all the parents, then.
I'm gonna put that on, like, maybe April.
All the parents that's doing stuff. Like, and that's there for the children.
Smashed it.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go into a little bit of sports real quick. So, currently in the Euros, who's your money on?
Nigeria.
Yo, you're watching the wrong thing, my G.
Urus!
That TV you're watching, you need to get rid of it.
There's them big batty TVs. Money swap.
Italy's looking good still. Germany looked good. Well, Germany's score was good against Portugal.
4-2.
Yeah.
2 on goals, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but it was the pressure that made them in it. Like, so it's anyone's game at the moment. I
It
mean,
is,
Belgium's looking good, but defensively, can they do it?
Yeah. Got Asian defence. Asian.
I thought you said Asian. I thought you said the Belgian team have an Asian.
That's Asian.
Like, what?
They're getting old.
Yeah.
Do you know, I haven't really watched much of this tournament.
Have you not?
No,
On every day, bro.
I know.
Multiple times a day.
Catch a game.
I haven't really watched much of it. I watched a couple of England games, maybe one.
England games are kind of dry still.
Yeah, and then
I don't know why, though, man. England's got such a mental block. It's like, just attack, bro. Attack. Let shackles off and attack. Like, with Scotland, a 0-0 draw, I can expect, like, today, what was the score today?
That was a dead show.
they 1-0.
1-0 to end 1-0. Just got to attack, man. You got the players, just go for it. Go for it, man.
They only ever win 1-0. Recently.
In tournaments, especially.
Euros, mate.
Euros, mate.
Yeah.
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 1-1
1-0.
Sterling scored.
Okay, so we scored both our goals.
Yeah, so that was what happened on Tuesday. You get me? Because, today's Thursday and you're repping it right now.
This is pre-recorded.
Thursday the 24th.
You want to,
From there.
if you want live, tune into our live. We're going to let you guys know soon. Well, just keep an eye on our Instagram, because we do secret lives.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, we need to stop doing
this.
secret lives though. We need to do real lives.
We do, man. We do.
Like, real life.
Real life.
Real life.
Real life lives,
Real
bro.
life.
Yeah, hit up at Few G's.
That's
Few G's pod. So you know when we're live. The realest drastic. Breaker is it. Celeb 1G. Like, and then you'll know when we're on live. Like, you get the notification. So
Real drastic.
So like, yeah, like add our Instagram and you know when we're going live. That's on that Yes.
Man.
What you man saying? Or where else you got from it?
I'm trying to watch Anthony Joshua Usage. I'm trying to get a ticket.
I'm trying to get a ticket for
What are we
that.
saying? We're going there?
What, bro?
Are we going there? Let's just say it like, because if you're saying that, then I
I'm
think
saying yes,
we
but
can
the thing
sort
is,
something.
you have to be very realistic. That's going to sell out in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but we can sort something out.
Well, we're gonna get that because the Few G's.
Yeah, we've got the inside scoop.
We're gonna
Joshua.
get them passes and things.
Hit me
like
up,
that.
Josh.
We're a couple men on, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going.
Innit?
We're going.
Like,
I'm down.
we're going to be there.
That's
And
going to be a dog fight.
we're gonna have footage. We're gonna have Few G's from the fight after. What? Why not?
Well, what are you calling?
if-
Who's winning this?
If you never see that footage, it's because we was never there.
Josh?
We watched it at home.
What round, bro?
6.
You're saying 6.
Six.
Right hand.
I'm saying third.
Third round. Ooh, confident.
Yeah, man. I was gonna
So
go
what?
fourth.
Fourth.
Yeah.
Right hand.
I have no idea if you go either way, man.
Either way.
You can't.
Why do you say either way?
Because it just depends on the fighters, like the way they go about it. For example, you talk about AJ Fury
No, usage.
or
I
Houston.
was about to say this. He don't know who's fighting.
You Stephen A.
Nah, it's a man. Don't worry.
But usage.
Power.
It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good fight. It'll be good.
That guy's gonna get punched out of the ring.
You should,
Yeah.
but they both go medalists. It's very technical.
Get punched out of the ring.
It's gonna be a good
Another
boxing
weight
match.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember these going up a weight class though. Might have to change
He's gonna
that.
get manhandled.
He's gonna get
He
punched
should.
out of the ring.
He should.
for that.
I'm just gonna. I'll say round 7. I say round 7 because I think Josh was gonna be a bit cautious at first. Feel some of his shots,
Because of his speed or something.
the speed, the movement, the angles, and then once Joshua gets into his flow, I don't think he's gonna rush him like bulldoze him straight away. Once he feels a few of them, he's gonna be like, that's nothing. Then walk him down and take him out.
I think he's gonna give Fury a message.
That guy's gonna try and jump and punch her and get punched.
I don't
out
think
of the ring.
Fury's gonna fight AJ. I don't see it happening.
That was a joke saying that collapsed.
Yeah, I don't see it happening. I think Fury's gonna bottle it all the way to retirement. I don't see that fight happening.
I see it happening next. Oh no, because I don't think it's happening either. Because I think Wilder might win.
And then what's that? Another rematch.
It has to be, man. It has
So
to
it's
be.
1-0 and 1 draw.
And the draw. It has to be.
That's annoying.
It has to
It
be.
has to be another one.
Hands up.
And then Joshua's gonna have to fight bare fights in between that.
Mm.
So,
So what's that?
I mean, but he's got to. That's the job, innit?
Yeah. So what? Ruiz trilogy. Because that's what
Ruiz is looking good.
Oh,
You ain't looking good, bruv. You ain't looking good.
He lost too much weight.
You should fight.
Moving faster.
You should get. Ruiz should go and fight Joseph Parker
Punch
first.
resistance. Yeah, he should.
Yeah,
And
man.
he should fight White.
Yeah.
White's too
That's
strong
what
for him,
I
man.
think
White's Joshua,
would
man.
be a
White should
great
fight
fight.
Joshua, man.
Yeah, but I think that's gonna be a trilogy draw. And I think ideally, what I wanted for White was to fight Wilder, win the belt, and then do the unification, Wembley, do that trilogy in the four-way. Let's see how that goes. But
Josh is gonna win again.
Or against Wilder.
No,
I mean, White.
well,
I want to see this new Wilder with a few combinations.
No, he's still the same Wilder.
Wilder dead, man.
He's the same Wilder, bro. The one man's punching him back. He can't think.
I like it when someone cuts the crap and gets straight to business, and I feel like this time he's going to do it. I know people think, oh yeah, no, he's just wearing headphones, but I see something else.
When I
think
saw
this guy's
him wearing headphones, I thought, oh raw.
He's
Like
defeated.
he really don't want Fury to get in his head.
Yeah,
Like this
he's
time,
in his head.
like
Went
that
through.
means he's already in his head.
You've already lost.
Like I said, raw. That's what I thought.
To
Yeah.
say that, but when in the UFC, when McGregor lost against Diaz, he was like, no promotions, I don't want to talk nothing. Find me if you need to. I just want to handle
McGregor
business.
can
And
fight.
he came back.
McGregor's technically sound.
Technically sound. This is the hardest puncher in boxing.
So what?
Anytime. All it takes is one.
That's heavyweight boxing. That's heavyweight boxing.
Not in the last fight.
Not in the fight before that either.
He had 0 technicals in the last
Even
fight.
in the fight before that, he gave him one. Didn't work. Go out.
Gave him 2. Still got
Bro.
And in the last fight, you know, he got hit by Wilder in the last fight. Whereas Fury is confident to absorb it. He's like, nah, I can take it. I can walk through, slip it, take a couple.
I think he's going to take him serious, and I think Wilder's going to come and deliver.
I personally can't see it. I can't see anyone making so much adjustments in so little time without no professional, with no real fights.
Like the brother that he fighting
He's been
from
training
his
this
trainer.
whole time.
So
It's not enough.
he hasn't been fighting. Training is different between fighting, training, and ring rust.
Redemption.
I don't see it. So you're saying
When is that again? When is it?
August?
Yeah. I want Wilder to win.
I want Wilder to win. Just
I
shake
do.
things up, but I can't see
I
it.
prefer to see Wilder versus Joshua.
I don't care. I want to see them both.
see
innit?
both.
Joshua should just pummel both of them.
Punch out every
I
time.
want to see if Joshua really has that jaw to take a big shot like that. Either
From Wilder.
or if he can take a shot like that from
Bruv.
It's Wilder, bro.
Wilder.
What
You
are
can't
talking
take it.
about?
You can't. Nobody can take it.
Well, Fury.
No. Fury can't take it. Not the proper punch. You get me? Not Wilder's
It's
proper
Wilder,
punch.
bro.
Like,
You know,
do it.
what the
He punch you, man.
You go to sleep. If he connects, you go to sleep. That's one person
Yeah.
you can put your money on. If he connects, you go to sleep. You're going down.
It's a fact.
He knocked out Fury. Let's be honest. He knocked him out. He just got up. He knocked out Fury in the first round.
But you were saying.
He's not going to beat Fury.
But you were saying you reckon Fury can now eat it.
No, you can't eat
No, he
it.
can take a few shots. I've seen him take some of the shots. He took some shots in the rematch.
Have you seen the combinations?
Who's?
What combinations? On the
Wilder
pads?
can't, he can't fight, bro.
What? Do you think he's got hard body shots?
Listen.
What can he do?
Listen,
Once the fight
listen.
starts,
We'll see
It's the
how it
same.
goes, innit?
We're going to see.
What we'll do, yeah? What we should do.
Stop him. We'll teach him how to stop him.
Hey, Brighton,
Over it.
what we should do, yeah, is we should do like some kind of bet, yeah.
a few G's bet. No,
some
man.
kind of forfeits, some type of thing like where we can say, all right, cool, this is what we said. Whoever gets the closest to it or gets it spot on wins this, and everybody else has to, or whoever gets furthest away has to do a forfeit of some
Yeah,
sort.
eat that Dorito, the hottest Dorito.
Fuck a Dorito. We just go with the
Bungee jumping.
The hottest thing
we
in
go
the
with
world.
the hot chicken wing or something like that.
I can't eat that, man. That's gonna mess in my gut.
I'm not,
Yes.
I'm not doing the bungee jumping.
I never lose innit?
If Wilder wears something into the ring, or there's an egg shape in Tyson Fury's glove, the smell of
What's the forfeit then?
Don't worry,
Man's a guy bungee jumping soon.
We'll sort that out off camera. Yeah, you might have getting bungee jumping soon.
All of us. Everyone in this
I'm
room.
going with you.
Everyone's going,
I
bro.
don't know why we keep on talking about this.
I think my life
It's a waste of it's a waste of time.
Leave both of it.
Let's
Both
go.
is one. So let's go. Hold on.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that's that, man. What's man saying?
What's man saying?
Yeah, man. What's man saying? Few G's.
You saying few G's? We're keeping it a wrap.
Is that a wrap?
We're wrapping out.
I don't mind, man. We can do it nice and it's a nice and quick
You guys
one.
ain't going to talk about Florida.
What is that?
Go on, talk to us about this.
That guy that defended himself.
He didn't defend himself.
He don't deserve.
He
He don't
defend himself.
deserve a mention.
He did not defend himself.
That's
He should go to jail and he should rot.
He should just chill out, man. His wackiness.
Why was he even given the allowance to represent all that white?
Well, because that's
In our
he's
country.
entitled, yeah.
But he definitely watched my Uncle Vinny first.
You gotta learn,
He
but it's
fucked
not worth it. It's not worth talking about that. Even more.
Rest in peace to the people who it was a partner.
His wife and son.
Yeah, rest in peace to the wife and son.
I'm healing to the surviving son.
You get me? But
I know,
fuck that
bro.
nigga, man.
Yeah, that's not dope,
Keep
man.
it
That's,
100. Keep it 100.
that's right.
Straight up.
He's buzzing.
Like, go to jail, man. He's got a dead trim as well.
It's like he got the most ridiculous hairstyle. It's like, why you not in prison already? Like, what's that? That's a crime.
That's a crime. That's humanitarian.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Chill
That's it, man.
out, Holmes.
You reckon we're coming off lockdown next month?
No. Maybe for a couple of weeks.
Listen,
Then there's gonna be a couple of festivals. Then they're gonna lock it down because they're gonna say that everything's spiked up again.
very big
But
fight.
they're saying if you've got the double vaccination, fine, innit? You can
Fine to what?
you can go about your business. You don't need to.
Yeah, it's just that you can get
You can fly. You don't need to quarantine.
you can still get COVID though.
But you may not transfer.
You may not. They don't know.
That's all the gassing, man. There's
It's
no
all about third
lockdowns
one,
forever.
Third booster for this Delta.
Yeah.
The booster.
Yeah, for the Delta mutation.
Lockdowns forever. Misinformation.
Listen,
Don't listen to me.
viewers, get used to it. At least we're gonna be supporting you. You're gonna see our mugs through this lockdown
And hear us.
and beyond.
Yeah,
So
here we are.
we're here with you.
We're going through it with you guys.
Come with us.
Understand? I don't know. Are they gonna let us out? I don't know.
I know about you, man, but I'm out already.
How did I get here? Yeah,
What's
that's
up?
what I'm saying. How did we get here? Yeah, velvet. Few G's, right?
Few G's.
Few G's.
Few G's in the podcast. Come on, man.
Oh, get behind it.
Big up to the late ones. Big up to the day ones. I said it the wrong way around. And this is the few G's.
Few G's.
The great ones. Bow.